What does it look like for God to have a place and a space in yours? How does that look in your life? For Him to have something that He uses so often that it's His. You know when someone always comes round for a cup of coffee or a cup of tea at your home, and then someone else comes, and you say, "No, actually, that's that's my dad's mug. You can't use that one." Or no, that's his. That's my husband. You can't use that one. What does it look like in our lives to have things that God uses and it's solely His? It's completely His. How does that look in our day? Is there a time in your day that is solely God's? Is there a place where you meet His presence? How does it look when we dedicate a space or we dedicate a place in our lives, in our days, just to God? And we say, "Here's where I meet you. This is your spot. This is your mug. When you join me for coffee, this is yours." I just wanted to put that out there. How does it look? And it might sound a little bit silly. It might sound a little bit ridiculous. But which part of your calendar belongs to Him? Which part of your attention span belongs to Him? Where are the moments in our lives that are solely His, that we close the door and say private? That we close the door and say no entry? Occupied? Do you have a space that's occupied by God? Do you have a space that you put up a privacy area, privacy sign? You know, do you have something that actually is for Him and you're happy to turn away other things for it? For that time spent with Him? What do you say no to? Who do you say no to? How does it look for you in your life to give God a space and a place in your day, in your morning, in your evening, in your afternoon? Because He so wants to be involved in all of those areas. He wants to be so involved in your life. But we have to be so intentional about creating boundaries and perimeters, about creating places where we say, "God, we will meet you here. I will meet you here." Just like the temple was built as a place to hold God, to meet God, a place for God to dwell. Where is the temple in your life? Are you a walking temple? Do you have a time for that temple? Do you have a meeting place for that temple? God, may we be 24/7 temples. May we be the access all areas. May we be creating a permanent place in our lives and in our days that's yours. It's just your space where you get to do whatever you want to do. Let us always come back, Lord, to time with you and prioritizing time with you, even in the middle of a busy, crazy, hectic life. God bless you.